Disturbing cult still hiding on YouTube today. Fuck, bro. I hope he doesn't mean the Red Alive cult. Let's look on it. Okay.
Leonardo da Vinci, I see him.
I see him also.
Hi.
You're joining our cult. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're joining our cult. Yeah, part of. This cult's awesome. I think these kinds of
What the fuck am I reading, bro? What is this? What is this drawing? Already bad people. And there's arrows pointing towards a ball. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Millions of people have stumbled across these YouTube channels searching for peace, purpose, or a way out of pain.
I think this guy has an Indian editor, right? Because it says India here in, right? Interesting.
But what they got sucked into is much darker. One cult claimed that a pill could turn people into gods. Another group vowed.
Why is this guy's wings coming out of his ass crack? The fuck? I think whoever edited this put the wings on backwards, right? Right? 100% nice.
Another group bowed and kissed their leader's feet. And one kiss got so disturbing that
Sign me up.
these are disturbing cults still hiding on YouTube today.
Chapter 1, the Trinfinity Academy. Okay.
There's a YouTube video titled "A Cult Leader Claims He Can Change the Weather." It talks about a man named Bentinho Massaro. He was accused of turning a YouTube channel into a cult. Things became more serious when one of his followers lost their life. Police even reviewed Bentinho's spiritual teachings during their investigation. Here's how it unfolded. When Bentinho was 18, he traveled to India to study yoga and meditation. While he was there, he claimed he had a spiritual awakening. Years later, he created a YouTube channel to—
Bro, there's no way this guy's name is Bentinho Massaro, bro. What is his name? Is that a real name? There's no way, bro.
He said his content was for people who wanted to know themselves at the deepest possible level and live a life of true fulfillment. He spoke directly to the camera and explained his spirit.
Bro, this... Oh my god, bro. To me, one of the cringiest fucking things of all time. Like, literally, it pains me. My anus is tightening up. The worst thing ever is when you have a guy, barely fucking 20 years old, who's trying to explain to you what life is about, bro. Oh my god, bro. Blood, you're like 20, man. What are you gonna tell me, bro? I'm almost 30 and I have no fucking idea about anything, man. He has very white teeth though. That's nice.
But some of his claims stood out. For example, he once said he could control the weather with his mind.
Altering the weather is one fun, usually innocent example of how we can begin to explore some of that capacity. I've had, I'd say, over 95% success with this one in particular.
And how is he altering the weather here? He's just fucking pointing in the sky while it's raining. What's happening? Why didn't this guy record himself stopping the rain then? They just... What is it supposed to do, bro?
Over 95% success with.
Okay, but then try to do something. Make it snow.
Not everyone understood his teachings, but still felt compelled to keep following him.
I couldn't understand a word he was saying. I just had a feeling.
True, bro. I have no idea what the fuck this guy's talking about, but the vibes are immaculate.
Bentinho's channel reached 150,000 subscribers.
Damn.
As his audience grew, he created more material. Bentinho launched the Trinfinity Academy. It was an online school that taught his philosophy in more detail. Thousands signed up. At its peak, Trinfinity Academy was...
Jumping parallel realities. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. That's crazy.
Thousands signed up. At its peak, Trinfinity Academy was allegedly bringing in $60,000 per month from member subscriptions alone.
This shit can only work in America, bro. $60,000 each month for random fucking bullshit, bro. 60,000. This is only in America, bro.
Also hosted retreats where followers could meet him in person. They were often full.
Form, Oatman, Batman, Para-Batman. What the fuck?
Bentinho was very influential, but his next move is what made people label him a cult leader. In late 2016, Bentinho
he wasn't before?
made an announcement. He wanted to buy a large piece of land and build a city in Sedona, Arizona. In Sedona, the group began sharing its message. Everything was going well, but things were about to spiral out of control. A wave of scandals and controversies was coming, and it would get so messy that Bentinho would be investigated by the police. In late 2017, a reporter joined Bentinho's group for a month. month. She was conducting an undercover investigation. She observed their daily life, documenting everything she saw and heard. Then she published a blog titled Inside the Sedona Cult of Bentinho Massaro. It painted a disturbing picture. She called the group a legitimately dangerous, real-life 21st century cult. She also made other serious claims. She said Bentinho acted inappropriately with female members.
Damn.
She revealed that followers were put on extreme fasts. Some went days with nothing but grape juice. But Bentinho said it had to be done.
Imagine being able to build anything just
God.
by thinking about it.
Oh, let me
Meat
think about
base.
your mom.
Soon after, he hosted a retreat called the Sedona Experiment 2. Over 150 people attended. They came to listen and ask questions.
Bro, how many fucking people, bro? Holy shit. That's crazy, man. Like some random YouTube channel with 150k fucking subscribers has like a house full of people who just believe that he's what, fucking enlightened or some shit? Crazy.
Attendees brought up the accusations from the article, including claims that the group was a cult. Surprisingly, Bentinho did not deny it.
During this questioning, he says, quote, like, okay, great, yeah, we're a cult.
Eventually, he accepted the cult label by redefining it.
I don't really have a definition of cult, but you could break it down as curious and unconditionally loving tribe.
A cult is just a group of very curious people.
The retreat was going smoothly. However, it would end in tragedy. One attendee named Brent Wilkins left the retreat early. Brent was one of the most devoted members. After he left, no one saw him alive again. A few days later, Brent was found lifeless at the bottom of a cliff. The police opened an investigation. As part of the research, officers reviewed footage from the cult. They found clips of Bentinho making alarming comments about life. Some of these teachings could push people in a dangerous direction. Police wondered if these ideas played a role in what happened to Brent. So investigators questioned Bentinho about the clips, but he denied any responsibility. Despite all the bad press, the cult is still operating. Bentinho
Really? To this day?
and his Trinfinity Academy website is still live as of today, offering courses to people.
Bro, I should fucking join. Oh my god, bro. I should fucking join. Imagine I fucking go in there with fucking hidden cameras and shit. Crazy. Still active.
The person in her next chapter believed she was sent to Earth by aliens, and somehow people believed her. Unicult. Unicult is a YouTube channel with nearly 3,000 subscribers, but it's no accident that they have the word cult in their name. The channel is linked to an unsettling group also called Unicult. They claim to be the religion of the future, and once you hear what they believe, it becomes hard to ignore. On their website, the group says they are dedicated to the promotion of joy. In interviews, they describe themselves as a
What the fuck is this? What is that outfit, bro? Blood has alien necklace, blue eyeliner, whatever the shit is called, and spirals and lightsabers in the background. Okay.
The founder, Nicole, grew up in a small town in Colorado. In college, she struggled with deep emotional issues. It was overwhelming. So Nicole says she changed the way she viewed life. Nicole stopped following societal norms. So she started going by the name Nicole Unicron. She also claimed that she was an alien consciousness born into a human body.
Unicole is something called a starseed.
Oh, what the fuck? Didn't I make a video on that?
Being a starseed is a super lonely experience. It feels like nobody understands you, and it feels like your family is far away in space.
Yeah, especially the father. Oh my god, bro. Bro, they're actually a cult? Cult is no way. What the fuck? Like, I made some jokes about it being a cult and shit. I didn't actually know that I fucking exposed them for real. What?
With billions of people in the world, it's easy to wonder, do I really matter? Can God see me? The answer is yes. He sees you, your struggles, your dreams.
The funniest shit ever, that this is the ad that gets shown in this video, bro. Best ad placement of all time. Crazy. Feel God's love. Oh, I'm feeling it right now.
Hello, beloveds. Thank you for joining me for Cam Church. My name is Nicole Unicron. It is my honor to have your attention.
The videos explain.
Bro, no joke, but she sounds like a fucking COVID strain. Unicron, bro. What the fuck is this?
Joining Unicult required more than belief. There was a process. At one point,
That is the same background of my thumbnail. Is this the same girl?
Unicult openly seems to call itself a cult based
Bro,
on
this just seems to me that this woman found random borderline mentally ill people to exploit into her cult, bro.
It's a barrier to entry. People who say, oh, I'm not going to join a cult. Cults are bad. And they don't think deeper about it. They aren't ready for Unicult.
In other words, if the name scared you away, you were not meant to join.
What the fuck does that mean? She names her cult so that people who are afraid of cults don't join. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but bro, what the fuck?
Then in 2018, Unicult did something that made headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Oh,
they
shit.
tried to launch a creepy project involving robots. Unicult launched a crowdfunding campaign called Eve's Robot Dreams. They wanted to build what they call the first consent-focused robot brothel in the world. Customers would spend 30...
Bro, what the fuck? A robot brothel? Sign me up immediately, bro. Sign me up. I'm gonna buy 5 of them.
Talking to a robot. Only after that could anything else happen. The idea was that the robot had to give consent before intimacy was taken further. Unicult.
Bro, yeah, but then it's not gonna work, bro. I talk to a robot, she's gonna run out crying, bro. Shit.
Tried to raise $155,000.
Nice.
But the crowdfunding failed. It raised less than $3,000.
The real projects that humanity needs fail. Sad to see.
To this day, Unicult is still operating. Some members of this next group lost their lives, and the victims' families blame its leader.
Damn.
Actualize.org.
Now it's getting bad, bro. Now it's getting the fucking true crime shit.
This so-called cult believes an illegal substance is one of the fastest ways to experience God. And outsiders say that message is putting lives at risk. But it wasn't always like this. It started as a self-improvement channel on YouTube, and the man behind it was Leo Gura. In 20...
This guy 100%, this guy has to be Slavic or some shit, bro. Motherfucker looks like me, just thin.
He posted videos about confidence, positivity, and self-acceptance.
Oh my, bro, I think I've watched his videos before. Actualize.org. Bro, I swear to God, I've seen this guy before. I swear to God, I might have watched this guy back in the day.
He was influencing how people thought and acted. Then his message started to change. Leo slowly introduced more radical ideas about self-improvement. He told his followers that every person is God.
You're no longer in a state of consciousness per se. You are literally God. You're in full God mode.
However, most people were not awake, and that was a problem. In his chat room, he repeated this idea of awakening.
Your awakening is incomplete. Your awakening is incomplete.
He told his followers they needed something to fully awaken, and that something was an illegal substance. In September 2016,
DMT?
Leo released a video where he explained that a specific substance was a shortcut to experiencing God.
It's probably fucking DMT or some shit, because all of those fucking spiritual ass motherfuckers, they're always using DMT, right? DMT?
He gave a brief warning about the risks, but most of the video explained why people should try it anyway.
It's just a technology. That's what it is. And the question is, does this technology work? And the only way you can know is by trying it yourself.
Leo explained how he found the substance. He said he once had health issues that doctors could not cure. He turned to alternative methods. That search...
Alternative methods? Just popping random pills and hoping for the best, bro.
This is where people started to get concerned. The substance he was recommending was classified Schedule 1 in the US.
Schedule 1? That's my favorite game.
Multiple people reportedly tried the magic pill. For some, it did not end well. Between 2018 and 2022, 3 members of Leo's community allegedly lost their lives.
What the
fuck? A relative of one victim blamed Leo's teachings. Another story about the magic pill involved Connor Murphy. Connor was a YouTuber with millions of followers. He was also...
Holy brother, this guy is mogging though.
Connor began using the substance. Connor uploaded videos where he seemed disconnected from reality. Leo saw what was happening and warned Connor on a live stream.
You're losing touch with consensual reality.
If the guy who runs a cult is telling you that you are losing touch with reality, you know it's bad. It's really fucking bad, bro.
It's unclear if Connor stopped, but his case alarmed many fans. Meanwhile, Leo's influence continued to grow. His followers stayed active in the chat room. They discussed his...
What? 147,000 posts. What the fuck, bro? So air causes cancer. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that? What are mental disorders?
Leo himself posted over 65,000 times on the chat room. He became the central authority. By this point, outsiders started using a new word for...
at this point, you don't know if this guy is just full of shit trying to like build a cult or whatever, or if this guy's actually believing in it. Brother, over 65,000 posts himself? Maybe this guy actually fully believed what he was talking about, bro.
Today, Leo is still active on YouTube. His forum now has over 34,000 members, and it continues.
Why do all of these cult leaders have all of this like rainbow pattern as clothing? They always kind of look the same, right? Wavy clothes and rainbow patterns for some reason. And they're bald. Imagine, imagine in my next video, I have some fucking rainbow pattern shit on.
This next cult was so alarming that viewers tried to rescue one of its members.
Oh, damn.
The Angelic Initiative.
Uh-huh. Nice
Some
name.
cults have hundreds of followers, but the Angelic Initiative was called a YouTube cult of 2. It was a mother and her daughter. But what made this case disturbing was not the size. It was what viewers believed was happening behind the camera. The 2 members were Lynn McGonigal and her daughter, Jamie. Lynn, the mother, was the leader. She used to work as an accountant. Then in 1990, her brother passed away. She claimed her brother's ghost visited her at home. For that moment, Lynn believed she could communicate with the deceased.
So 3 weeks after he died, I was taking the junk mail to put it in the recycle bin in the...
Brother, her triceps has to be hard as fuck though. When you're doing this shit all day, my god, bro, the triceps is exploding, man. 100%.
In every video, Lynn appeared with her daughter, Jamie. They sat side by side in lawn chairs with their arms raised above their heads. They believed they were channeling angels and other spiritual beings.
And so what we do is hold the energy portal, stretch it through the clouds.
Over time, the mother-daughter channel uploaded over 1,000.
Bro, 1,400 videos and only 9,000 subs, bro. Oh my god, bro. Who are they making the videos for? Like, no joke.
Then viewers started noticing problems. Some of Lynn's teachings felt unsettling.
We don't need any more humans. It is not okay for women to have babies and stop contributing to the process.
But the biggest concern was Jamie, the daughter. Viewers felt Lynn had too much influence over her. Instead of living her own life, Jamie was always beside her mother
she's
in
tweaking
videos.
the
And she
fuck
kept
out,
agreeing
though.
with everything.
Oh my god, she's tweaking though.
Other times, she simply repeated what her mom said.
Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci, I see him. I see him also. Hi.
Viewers later found her old social media account. She used to joke around and talk about TV shows. Now, many viewers felt she was a shell of her former self. One comment called her brainwashed. Another said Jamie's transformation is actually super.
She does seem a little bit brainwashed, bro. Like, actually, the way she's like staring and stuff, bro. There's like no one home. There's no one home, bro.
The hashtag #SaveJamie spread across the comment section. It took 3 years before any update came out. In 2022, the YouTuber who interviewed them posted on Reddit. Jamie from Angelic Initiative is no longer in contact with her mother, but Jamie still held on to some of the beliefs. She said she was still talking about angels and doing these videos on her own now. Jamie even launched Patreon. She needed the Patreon.
How much money is she getting per month?
36
$36 per month. I mean, you can't really buy anything with that, but like, rather crazy finding people who even pay that much for this shit.
Their 2-person YouTube cult is now over, but Jamie's own channel is still up today. The woman in her next chapter built a following by targeting people at their most.
Yeah, bro, this woman is probably never gonna be normal anymore. She's always gonna believe in fucking angels and some fucking random shit, right? I mean, she's now, how old is she? Probably 20, 27, 28 or something? I don't know if at that point you can really learn anything else. You know, you've already made up your mind, bro. I mean, brother, she and her mom made like a couple thousand fucking videos on that shit. There's no way she's just gonna snap out of it, right? Sad.
The Teal Tribe.
Teal Tribe?
People went on YouTube searching for help with emotional issues. That's how many of them found Teal Swan's YouTube channel. From the start, she made it clear that she wasn't a regular content creator. She said she had special abilities that helped her.
They always have horses, don't they?
Understand people's pain.
How do I have all this information? It's because I'm extrasensory. I'm not limited to this dimension.
These people always have the same look on their face, don't they? It's just kind of like this. Like the top part of their face is just not like moving. It's kind of fucking Mr. Beast, right? It's just like complete emptiness.
Her videos had titles like How to Heal the Emotional Body and How to Get Rid of
1.7 million
Anxiety.
views.
These titles were not chosen by chance. Teal studied what desperate people were searching for online. Then she built her videos around those exact topics.
I specifically try to go for tags and things like that capture that audience. Because when you're in a desperate state, it's not sophisticated.
The strategy worked. Her channel grew to over 2 million subscribers, but the channel became more than just videos. Teal built a community beyond YouTube. She called it the Teal Tribe. But unlike on YouTube, advice inside the Teal Tribe was not free. She sold books, courses, and retreats. A single workshop could cost as much as
$5,000 for a fucking meet and greet or what? Shut the fuck up. Who is this, bro? Michael Jackson? What the flip, brother?
But the cost was not the biggest concern. The real issue was what people were being taught.
Look
At the
how many
center
there
of the
are.
tribe's teachings was something called the completion process.
Which is Teal's sort of claim to fame for being able to cure any and all childhood traumas, and especially to uncover any repressed childhood traumas that you have forgotten.
Aha! That way, if you do not have childhood traumas, you probably fucking forgot about it, so fucking pay $5,000 for a little meeting. Genius!
Not just to remember them, but to relive them. They were told this would lead to healing. Some of her sessions were deeply unsettling.
Look at, like, oh my god, okay, maybe that was a bad pause, but like, brother, her eyes, she kind of reminds me of like the fucking robots from Detroit Become Human, bro. 100%, bro.
Deeply unsettling.
You make up these fancy
Look.
disturbing things and
Oh my God.
do it for hours and
Please
hours.
People started calling the Teal Tribe a cult,
Please
mainly
blink.
because of their strange practices and devotion to their leader.
Guys, if you ever join any club or whatever, and one day you hold hands while looking at a fireplace, leave. Leave 100%, bro.
Finally, a team of filmmakers stepped in to expose the truth. In 2022, The Deep End was released on Hulu. It was a documentary about what was happening inside the Teal Tribe. It showed that some followers lived with Teal on her compound. These dedicated members were called the Inner Circle. They reportedly worked for her full-time without pay. As the documentary continued, a pattern became clear. Teal demanded complete loyalty. Inner Circle members were expected to be available 24/7 and put Swan first above even their family. This control extended into their personal lives. According to the documentary, some followers were discouraged from having children. Teal Tribe is still operating. Teal posts regularly on YouTube, and many people continue
they're
to
all
appreciate
fucking still
her content
operating.
and support her. Our next chapter is about a guru whose followers were so devoted that some kissed his feet. Muji
Can I
Sangha.
join?
Many people who watched this man's YouTube videos called him a living Jesus.
All of these people started on YouTube. What the fuck, bro?
In 2007, a spiritual teacher named Muji started a YouTube channel. His videos focused on truth and self-awareness.
Tatsang means to associate with truth. With means do or more.
But people didn't just listen. They began to elevate him. Some called him God Living. His channel grew to over 800,000 subscribers.
To call
At the time,
someone.
his teachings became more intense. Muji taught that the self is an illusion.
We are never, ever, ever going to agree while you are in the state of personhood. This is what is radical.
He told followers to let go of their personal identity. He encouraged them to...
How can people fall for shit like this, bro? What type of things went wrong in your life to follow some random guy on YouTube for like fucking spiritual advice, bro? What the fuck?
Don't be anything, don't be anything, don't be nobody, don't be anybody.
That's good advice. Amazing.
In 2011, Muji opened what he called a Center for Self-Realization.
In
It was
Portugal!
located in the mountains of Portugal. 40 to 60 people lived there full-time, but thousands visited regularly. It was because of this community that people began asking if the group was a cult. The first concern...
Bro, like 5 years, like 10 years into this shit, they're like... Just like a little question, but is that a cult? We created a city or some shit in the mountains in Portugal, and there's thousands of people visiting and shit. Is this a cult? I don't know. This fucking self-help shit is kind of like it's kind of like transforming into something weird.
They reportedly bowed to him. Some even kissed his feet. There were also claims that he sold photos of his feet as spiritual items.
I would love to sell photos of my feet as spiritual items, bro. That would be amazing, bro. Look at merch.
He is still selling pictures of this
Motherfucker invented selling feet pics, bro. 100%.
feet on his website.
Then something happened that took things from strange to dangerous. In 2017, 2 of Muji's followers passed away under suspicious circumstances. That moment put the group in the spotlight. Now people had questions.
Yeah, but then again, bro, this guy probably has tens of thousands of followers, if not hundreds of thousands. Yeah, bro, if 2 people die. At this point, there's like so many people, anything can happen, right?
Reporters were determined to get to the bottom of it. In 2019, a journalist published an expose. It was titled Becoming God Inside Muji's Portugal Cult. The reporter interviewed former members, and the allegations were serious.
Multiple reports against him, people coming out saying that he's sleeping with women there, he has multiple different partners.
Others described the environment as controlling. Some said they experienced PTSD from their time there.
People were feeling trapped, bullied, there's a lot of mind control going on.
Muji denied the accusations. He called them an intentional and malicious attack. His loyal followers stood by him. Some defended him in comment sections. One wrote,
Yeah, but this is always like, yeah, obviously he's gonna say that it's all fucking allegations, right? That it's just fucking slandering. Like, he's not gonna be like, true, actually, you're right.
Others made videos expressing their support.
But my experience is that Muji has always loved me too much to see me as merely a woman.
Despite these allegations, no criminal charges were filed. Today, Muji's YouTube channel is still up, and his community in Portugal still exists. We all want to belong somewhere. That's not a flaw. It's what makes us human. Wait, before you go, make sure you guys watch part 1 of this cult series. I talk about a cult that claimed they cloned a human baby, a leader who taught followers to literally burp out evil spirits, and a cult.
Yeah, okay, bro, this happened to my cousin. Crazy, man. All of these channels are... There's no way. Muji? There he is, bro. Muji, can you help me drop the egg? No need to be loved. I knew it. People said that I'm a loser, but I'm actually just spiritually enlightened.